stage and dance, that ain't for you, that's for us. So if you happen to enjoy it, it's bonus. If you didn't, that's all right. You'll never be able to erase it from your minds. And for that, we thank you.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kyle Gossett.
That's Kendon Lacey.
We're going to do some improv for you. But first, can we give us something that you're very passionate about? Anyone yell it out.
Rocks.
Rocks wrestling.
What about rocks are you passionate? That was a sentence, I promise.
Geology.
Geology.
Oh, geology. Great.
Awesome geology.
All right.
Upgraded.
Upgraded. Wonderful.
My grandfather was a geologist.
Yes, it was.
Fun fact about Kyle.
Well, my grandfather was a wrestler, so I was really so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some slam poetry about geology. And we'll make some scenes up based on some of the stuff you hear in the slam poetry.
I was a geologist looking through the earth and trying to examine its crust. I examined its mantle, oh, so mantly, and I discovered that it was a mantle of theology. Theology, I said, yes, geology is my religion. I worship at the feet of rocks. I look at formations made eroded by rivers, and I say, oh, how beautiful it is to be alive in a world that is not just 6,000 years old.
I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, who was I to ever know that geology is the study of geo? And as I think to myself right now, every single day, I still realize that I have much to learn, I say. Because I know that the children in which I have raised often play with rocks. But never did I consider them to be geology and geologists, and honestly, that rocks. And because as I see those little boys growing up to be much like their daddy, I have learned that having the career of a geologist, I should probably understand what that means.
You can take your Facebook and all of those ditties. I still like to remember and still maintain my GeoCities. A free website that I once made, highlighting all of the Final Fantasy characters that inspire me today. Cloud, Strife, and Tifa Lockhart, Squall Leonhardt, and Zyden Tribal. All of them, Sephiroth. We can keep going, but they all inspire me. I said right-click, save image on all of those JPEGs, and I uploaded them onto my GeoCities website in love with Final Fantasy.
Don't you dare even begin to judge me, because when I think of geo, I think of geography. And that typically means where you are, where you've been. And I know political maps. When it comes to geologists, I just don't give a damn about that crap. That's not to say that I don't care about what it is that you're passionate about. But I am here to say that you're not going to hear that shit come out of my mouth. Because I think that a geologist is probably somebody who's a little confused about where they're at. And when it comes to geography, I know exactly where I'm at.
As I do some classic light hacking, I can't but think how the CIA is constantly geo-tracking me. Oh, Uncle Sam knows where I am at all times. And he, with his stupid hat and his tie look at me and think, oh, he's not all right. Oh, what is he doing? What is he searching? Oh, just some light porn reading. Have you seen my slash fiction? That's on my history. It's a thing that inspires me, you see. But what the CIA does not know and will never know about me is that I'm watching them. I know what their deal is because I'm a hacker. Those are my abilities.
Oh, you're gonna throw in my face your big education as you walk around in sash? Oh, when I think of geology, all I know is geocache. What is it? Does it mean that something about Pokemon? I don't know. I got no idea what it is. I'm sorry. Why don't you educate me? That's what you made here. That's what you came here for, right? Why don't you shove your education in my face? Don't you know that I will embrace everything that you say? I will lace my mind ever so kind the way that you have completely rewinded my life. With your education, with your teaching, with your tutelage. I'm open like a book. Look into my heart and have yourself a look. Geologist? No. I am a geographist.
And finally, for those who give a fuck, there is a Pokemon named Geoduck.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Did you hear about the? Stop me if you heard this one. You hear? What did bartender say to the guy that stayed in the bar at 2:00?
I'm not sure I caught the joke. You stumbled so many times on the
What the bartender say to the guy that stayed in the bar past 2:00?
You want something else to drink?
He said it's 2:00. Go home.
Think you're so clever.
Oh, I'm very clever. I'm a bartender. Bartenders are wise and they're clever.
And I'm a geologist. I study rocks.
Hey, buddy, I just want you to know I ain't trying to hit on you right now. No, I know how you geologists are. Okay? You walk into places with your highbrow and your big education, you immediately assume that people are just attracted to you. I ain't trying to be nobody's friend, all right, geologist? All right?
I mean, I don't know how many geologist parties you've been to.
32 of them. 32 geologist parties. And you know what they all thought? Hey, the guy who's a bartender's probably hitting on him. I ain't hitting on you, buddy.
For someone who's claiming not to hit on me, you're being awfully aggressive.
I ain't aggressive.
Well, the tone of your voice implies otherwise.
The tone of your voice says you're still in my bar at 2:00 in the morning.
Hey, man, look, I'm just here. I'm just finishing my drink. Is that okay? I'm finishing my old fashioned, okay?
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? You're in Manhattan. Why don't you order a fucking Manhattan? Alright? An old fashioned. Who orders an old fashioned in Manhattan, New York? You know? It's like coming to New York and saying, you know what? I'll have a donut, not a fucking bagel. You have a fucking bagel. You come to New York, you have a fucking bagel. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not being aggressive.
Not aggressive and also not traditionalist at all. Look, I
What
just...
is it with you and the words that end in IST?
I don't know. I just use my vocabulary is good.
Good.
Yeah.
And now you using words I know.
Okay, I'll talk down to you.
Whoa, hey, buddy.
Sorry, that
I'm
was...
a bartender. You don't have to talk down to me. There's a reason why these bar stools are a lot shorter. Because you will always look up to me when you talk. You talk up to this bartender, all right? I ain't like Rachel. God bless her being the employee of the month and shit. But that's just because her father is a geologist. She's one of the 32 I went to, okay? All right? If you want Rachel, you better come back Sunday. But right now you get Brian. And Brian says it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning and he's talking to a fucking geologist.
Don't have to be so mad about it.
I'm sorry, you're in fucking Manhattan, New York. We're all mad about it.
Fair enough. Look, you know, I'm gonna level with you. I'm here on business. I came to a conference, ConocoPhillips conference, all right? I'm here reporting my analyzation of specifically geothermal rocks in the Vatican. And, you know, so like I've been, you know, we're thinking about drilling in the Vatican. There's a little bit of, you know, religious and political implications, but we got theologists working on that one.
That's another IST word.
Hey, I'm sorry.
No, don't even apologize. Hey, I love what you're doing with the Vatican, you know? And if you ask me, I've thought for a long fucking time, if there's anything the Vatican needs, it's a good drilling right in the middle of this fucking thing, right?
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. You're gonna have to finish that.
I will.
You got a wife you going home to, buddy?
I'm recently divorced.
Really? Why'd you get divorced?
It's my fault.
No, I mean, I think we all can assume that. You're That doesn't explain or answer my question. Why'd you get divorced?
I prefer the company of men, okay? I came out a little late at 36, so all right. You know, guilty as charged. Sucks dick for pleasure.
I came out of my mother a little late. Yeah, I was supposed to be 9 o'clock. I came out at 9:11. That is not a World Trade joke. Stop.
I didn't say it.
No, I'm a bartender. I know exactly what the fuck you're thinking.
Well, I mean, it's this bar is so close to ground zero that you can't help but just assume.
Of course, I ain't making assumptions. Yeah, what'd you assume about me?
I assumed you were a decent enough guy.
That was hitting on you.
I was hoping.
I ain't hitting on you.
Sorry. I just thought you were sending me signals all night.
Hey, every now and then a bartender can give a guy a drink. All right, I can smell a tourist anywhere. You're a tourist, right? You're wearing your backpack. Nobody in fucking Manhattan, New York was a backpack guy.
Okay, yeah, I'm wearing a backpack. Yes, I'm a tourist.
What's your name, tourist?
Arnold. Arnold. Just call me Arnold. I don't
Well,
like
can I ask you a question, Arnold?
Shoot.
What kind of guy comes into Manhattan doesn't not only not order a fucking Manhattan, but also doesn't order a fucking Arnold Palmer? Your name's Arnold, my God. I mean, you're all over the fucking place. It's 2:11. You're in my place of business. All right? You're all over the place ordering the wrong fucking drinks.
I'm sorry that I've disappointed you with your
No,
expectations.
No,
of me.
got no expectations of you.
It's just I don't want to drink tea because tea has a nominal amount of caffeine, and I need to go to bed at some point.
Maybe you're in the city that doesn't sleep. Or maybe that's New York City. I don't fucking know, right? Well, no, I'm just a bartender.
I never said that you didn't know anything.
Yeah.
You clearly are a very knowledgeable man.
You're very knowledgeable geologist. Geologist, tourist.
A lot of ist words.
It's a lot of this words. I ask you another question, Arnold.
Go ahead.
Does this bar look clean enough to you?
Pretty clean.
Pretty clean? Pretty clean? It was 2 o'clock when we started this fucking conversation. It's 2:11. I've been wiping down the counter with bleach for 11 minutes and it's pretty fucking clean.
Pretty clean.
All right. All right. It's pretty's the word of the night.
That's it.
You want another drink, Arnold?
Sure. You can make me a Manhattan.
Manhattan. Can I ask you another question, Arnold?
A lot of questions.
What the hell goes into a Manhattan?
It's rye whiskey,
Okay, we're gonna put the coconut rum up.
sweet vermouth,
Okay, gonna put the tequila up.
bitters,
Grape soda, goodbye.
and traditionally a maraschino cherry.
We're out of maraschino cherries.
Okay, then the other cherries are fine.
I ain't hitting on you, Doc.
I didn't say you were hitting on me.
Well, you're acting real weird and strange.
You asked me what goes in Manhattan. I told you what goes in Manhattan. You're a pretty sure shitty bartender if you don't know what goes into Manhattan.
Hey, I'm a lot of fucking things. I ain't shitty.
What? Like, what things are you? Give me 5.
Tell you what, I'm the kind of guy that'll order another guy an Uber if he's had too much to drink. I'm the kind of guy that says fuck you to a lady who's sucking on the baby's nipple in public. I'm the kind of guy that looks at somebody with glasses and says, who the fuck do you think you are, Five Eyes? Five Eyes, I coined that. I'm also the kind of guy who hates words that end with IST. And finally, I'm a fucking good bartender. What the fuck is you up
Those are all honorable traits.
Yeah, got an idea.
But the 5 Eyes thing, you need 4, right? Unless you're talking about like my chakra.
Yeah, I'm talking about chakra.
You study Hinduism?
Really, now we're moved on to ISM words. No, I study prism. It's a joke. Oh my God, you don't get a good joke. Do you not understand?
Sorry, I'm a geologist. I have a dry sense of humor.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll lubricate that sense of humor sometime.
Okay, now that you're hitting on me.
Get the fuck out of here, guys. What is it, 2:15 in the morning? You've been drinking too much. Just because another man says to another man, lubricate, doesn't mean he's hitting on nobody.
I don't feel like I have to be a scientist to know.
Well, let me feel it for you.
Let me feel it for you?
What?
So, lube, feel it for you.
I said lubricate.
Difference.
Yeah, big difference. All right, I know who I am. I just hope you know who you are.
I'm getting to know that person.
Okay.
I started studying Zen, and now I'm learning to control my emotions and not have outbursts. I used to get real mad and throw things.
You used to be Manhattan.
Now I'm just Philadelphia.
Yeah. You know what you got? You got that fucking brotherly love.
Dude, I tried to love people more. I used to be envious and jealous of people. I used to criticize and try to tell people what they should do all the time. But now I just try to say hey, you're cool. We're all cool, right?
Yeah, no,
Join the Libertarian Party.
right. I'm right there with you. We're all cool, Want to run down to the basement, refill the taps.
Okay.
Hey?
I'll be here.
Good. Good. You stay here. This conversation's not bad. What is it? 2:20? Good.
Time's going fast.
Time's going fast. If anybody walks in here, any officers, just tell them you work here. All right? You ain't supposed to be in here. You're 20 minutes past due.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. You cool, man.
You think I'm cool?
I think you're cool. I think you're cool.
Thanks.
Love is love.